So after that excellent start pre-coffee, we now move on to an area of considerable uncertainty, and one which I think might have changed the answers to George's survey had that survey been being taken today. We're going to talk about Brexit and the implications for taxation. I've just come back from 2 days in Brussels where there was considerable concern amongst people who have been reading the Sunday Times perhaps a bit too much, and were being told by some participants in the conference that the UK was becoming the new Hong Kong. I think there are considerable constraints on the extent to which that can happen, and I'm hoping that our panel will I'm sure our panel will have a very sensible discussion which can inform people not only in the UK but outside the UK about how this is likely to go. We have a really excellent panel. First up will be Paul Johnson, Director of the IFS, and commentator generally on economics and tax, and he will give an economic overview of the issues. We'll then move on to Richard Collier, who was at PwC for many years and is now my colleague at the centre. So I'm very pleased to have Richard, and he will talk about the perspective of states and the tension between limiting avoidance and competitiveness. We then move on to Lydia Challen. Lydia is a partner in the tax group at Allen & Overy, and she will give us a legal perspective and discuss the legal uncertainties arising. And we will wind up with Janine Juggins, who is the Executive Vice President at Unilever, and she will give us a business perspective. So I'm looking forward to hearing what they all have to say. We'll start with Paul.